How long till we start, guys? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hey everyone, and welcome to the A1 Esports League Austria once again with Project Cars. A lot of Rallycross action, and we had a great week last week with Qualifier 1. Our name's still the same, the beautiful P1 TV, also known as Michael Volk, whoever knows him like in real life, basically.
Yeah, thank you very much, Renee.
Yeah, and me, Renee, Girona Butler. So we're here to bring you all that Project Cars action once again. 8 European qualifiers will be have in total. We had one last week, which was super close and intense on some of the rounds.
Yeah, it was a great track, Hockenheim. So this week we are in Scotland, the center of Scotland's motorsport. It's in Knockhill, the Knockhill Rallycross track. It's been running in the British Rallycross Championship, so not on the global level or at international level, but still a very interesting Rallycross track. I think it's one of the fastest tracks in our calendar, so we will have some intense action.
We got a quick look here in the studio. I was like, that's so narrow, that track. That won't be easy for anyone, no matter if it's PlayStation or PC, because we will probably bring you both of the platforms. But this time it's a bit different because we will start with PlayStation 4. Once again, just to remind you guys how all of this works, you can still sign up on play.eslgaming.com for the cups on PlayStation and PC. There's a qualifier next week. Then we got 1 week of break, and there's another qualifier following right after. So even if you're not in the championship yet, you can still dive into it and still try to get as many points as possible, with PlayStation 4 being first. And talking about points, maybe we should bring them up on your screen so you can see what was going on last week. And look at that, VP Gaming, Boxer Forever, those guys, they had a lot of drivers in the race.
Yeah, especially on PS4, so also on PC, but yeah, on PS4 we have some very successful guys. So we see Boxer Forever leading the field here with 100 points. So he was a winner of the last event last week in Hockenheim, followed by Magic Michael. He is in the semi-final as well today. So race a lot, and yeah, don't wonder about same points for especially for places 5, 6, and so on. They gain points for where they reach the final and the semi-final.
Yeah, that's true. They get basically per phase of stage of the championship. That's where they gain some points. Of course, 100 points, that's the win of the final. That's exactly what VP Boxer Forever did last week. If you can continue that this week, I mean, we all know it is about being like constantly on the front, but Rallycross is not really easy at all. Like even if you're the fastest guy on the track, there are other drivers, other cars, and all parts flying around, tires, not to worry about tires. Then we got banking in Knockhill, those grass walls to the left and right. And there was this WSC styled chicane.
Yeah, it's a chicane. When you go for the Joker lap, there is a chicane, very close. Very narrow. We will see a lot of actions there, and we will see, I think, crashes there.
Yeah, I hope everyone fix their ego, because if your ego is too big, there's no chance for you to get through that chicane.
It's very narrow.
We checked that before. Let's show you guys who's qualified for today. We talked about that a bit already. It's Boxer Forever. He's the current leader. He got back in Group 1 with driver R1, Tijne, Popsu, and Brick that's a really hard word for me. I don't know why. Psychosis?
Brick psychosis. Yeah.
I will go with Brick. That's all right. So he's new to the group, and Wet Doc McCain, we saw him last week. And then it's Magic Michael, another big name in the Rallycross, not in the Rallycross, in the Project Cars 2 world, and Project Cars 1. GTA Matty, Okaroka, another VP team member, Azaziel from the ACR team, the Actual Vision will be super happy about that one, Darwin Delmer, and then Andy the Iceman.
Okay.
That's the right name to start your career with. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I only got G-Runner. Iceman will be way cooler. I saw people in chat already like, Renee, where's your Echo? I left my Echo at home. I can't because we're at my home.
No more Echo today. Many people will be happy about it. So it was
we got new, like the headsets finally arrived. So UPS was like, okay, we saw the first show, so you should get them finally. So they're here. We got brand new Sennheiser headsets. And probably I will get fined now because they're not sponsor of the show.
No, they are not.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway.
It's all Samsung. Everything Even that. It's all Samsung in
We
here. No,
still have a
let's get to the
single-
action. I mean,
Yeah.
you're in the lobby already. I can see it on the screen. That means we only tell
Yeah.
the guys that we're ready. Let's quickly head into.
Yeah, it starts
with
already.
the
We are on the loading
guys.
screen.
We're
This
ready. Oh,
is-
they're
yeah,
ready
it starts.
already, which is awesome. That means we can just hop on to this and see the loading screen. This is Knockhill Rallycross. You see, it is not even 1 kilometer long, but it got 8 turns in total. And you see the Joker. That's what you see on the left of the
blue
screen.
area, yeah. And you have this long straight, so they will, might be in the rev limiter, so at 200 kph. I know the British guys prefer miles, but I prefer kilometers per
Yeah,
hour.
we're streaming from Germany. Sorry, UK.
Yeah, sorry. But we managed to get our Project Cars 2 in English for this show. So here we
What
go.
an achievement! What
Yeah.
an achievement! There we go. That's an interesting camera. The game game gave us. That's from the back. So where is can we get in game? That will be not in game. Can we get cockpit camera? That would be awesome. I think cockpit will be great. Yeah, there we go. That's
Here we
that's
go.
Brick. Brick's on second position here. VP. One of the VP guys on top. Wet Dog McCain all the way in the back. Now, no one will be interested. They're going downhill to turn 1.
Yeah, a little bit of a downhill. Not too much of a downhill, but still. Oh, he's going into the
Tichney is
grass.
all
Yeah.
the way out of the track. Look at that. He's basically out of the first group, and we
Yeah.
know top 4.
Top
No,
four.
top 3.
Top three.
Top 3
get
go
to the
through.
final.
Wait,
Yeah.
where we got top 4?
Yeah.
Popsu, he is currently Wet Dog McCain. That's but front of Popsu and behind
Tires are
Brick.
flying. And this is the area we've been talking about, so it's so narrow. And yeah, you have a lot of weight transfer, especially on the first corner. You will see it in a minute.
Look, Brick went to the
to the
Joker
Joker lap.
immediately.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. It's so narrow there, and he bumped into the wall. But he's still-
Tichney currently in 3rd position, Wet Dog McCain in 2nd position, and Boxer Forever once again
Yeah, once
in the
again.
lead. That guy knows how to do it.
Yeah. This looks like some kind of a lawnmower here when he's going on the grass.
I mean, the track is very challenging. Look at Wet Dog McCain now following Boxer Forever. Oh, nearly clipping the banking
Yeah,
in the back. Is he going for a Joker? Wet Dog McCain still needs to Joker. Now he's following Boxer Forever here. He does not want to Joker without him.
Yeah, but Wet Dog McCain seems to be safe for now. I mean, he has still to Joker, but yeah, as you mentioned.
But look,
before,
there was a fight between Tichney and Brick because they both switched positions like 2 times in a row. But
Yeah.
that's Tichney. Where's Brick? Brick is 2 seconds behind. Okay, it
He's-
seems like there was some sort of contact
yeah,
that he lost all
yeah,
of that.
or contact with the opponent, or contact with the track. We don't know. But
Yeah,
this is
everything
a
can happen.
battle
Oh,
for the win. I mean, the win is not that important, and you have to go for the first 3 places, but still.
you
nice
can see
race.
once again, Boxer Forever very clean. He's not really throwing the car sideways. While Wet Dog McCain in the last turn, he really throws it. He rotates the car before going into the corner.
Oh,
So
very,
interesting to see.
very late on the brakes. He's taking the curbs here. Good racing line. So VP Boxer is I've seen on the leaderboards. Oh, he's stopped nearly here.
Oh yeah, he rotated
what's
the car
happening?
in the wrong way. What's happening?
What's
oh,
happening?
oh,
Some deattachment of his controller or wheel, maybe.
of his wheel. It must be. Look at
Yeah.
Tichney. He's now side by side. It's lap 4 out of 6. Wet Dog McCain is running right. Tichney got a chance on the inside.
Oh,
Both
and
clip
now
a
he's
bit,
going off.
and he's going
Oh,
off track.
it's
That's Wet
so
Dog
bad.
McCain.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he managed to get his whatever happened, he got back in racing, but then he got somehow. Oh, but Wet Dog McCain again on the wall. Yeah, that's what we are talking about.
I mean,
right?
that's the
This is-
problem if you lose your rhythm. Like, you did
Yeah.
one mistake,
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
try to catch up to your rhythm once again, and then you just follow up with another mistake. It's still Boxer Forever in the lead. He did not
Yeah.
Joker yet. Then it's Tichney. Then it's Brick, Popsu, and Wet Dog McCain. So we lost 1 driver already. He's out, but everyone Jokered so far besides Tichney and Boxer
And
Forever.
the
That will be
Joker lap
interesting.
is very, very long. It's not like in Hockenheim where it makes no difference between the Joker lap and the normal lap. Here you really lose a lot of time when you go for the Joker lap, and yeah, here we see it. So I guess
What
we
happened to
see some-
Tichney?
Yeah, Tichney took.
Oh,
the
he
Joker
went
lap.
to the
Yeah,
Joker
he went
lap.
to the Joker lap,
All
and he
the way
lost
down.
a lot of time. So he's now in 4th position. That would meant no final for him.
Yeah, but we still got Boxer Forever, who didn't Joker yet. He should Joker now. I guess when we have him on
He's,
camera, he should be in the Joker lap.
He's 9.5 seconds in the lead, so we will now see how much time you will lose when you go for the Joker lap.
Yeah, Popsu, he's still on the last position to go through to the final.
I think
There we see Joker. Where's Boxer Forever?
Where's Boxer Forever?
Ah, he's through. He made it.
He's through. He made it. Yeah, okay. Here we see Popsu. He continues to go to the final with this third position. Congratulations, Popsu. And
Yeah,
as
it is.
well,
Boxer Forever, Brick, Psy, whatever.
Brick, call him Brick.
Brick and Popsu, they will go through to the final heat while we lose GTA Tijney and Wet Dog McCain. Wet Dog McCain
Yeah,
with
a lot of
that
bad
one fight. But we have to say, even Tijney went out. Like, Tijney was the one that had the fight with Wet Dog McCain, where McCain went off track. Then he also did the mistake in the Joker lap. But Tijney, when he went to Joker, he realized that he lost so much time on the Joker lap that there was no chance for him to get back on track in front of Popsu while we're back in the studio. First heat is done.
Yeah.
That was, let me say, it's a bit more strategically this time due to the Joker lap making such a huge difference. Like track number 1, when we went to Hockenheim, there was nearly no difference between Joker or not Joker.
Yeah.
And
The
this
Joker
time
lap
you lose
creates-
lots.
In Hockenheim, the Joker lap creates some duels at the exit of the corner of the Joker lap. This time, Joker lap is really about 7 seconds. I don't know. We have to check how much time.
It was a lot, actually.
It was a lot, yeah.
But we didn't saw Boxer Forever coming out of Joker, so it wasn't that much, because we
Yeah,
were following Popsu. We didn't saw him Jokering the far end of the screen. So it's not that much time, but it happens while we just wait for the second group to come in. I will remind you guys once again about
sign
the
up.
groups.
Yeah.
There we go. Heat number 2, that's Magic Michael, Matty... wait. How did Matty actually race in the first group when the group the guys gave me said Matty's in the second?
Yeah, it seems that we have mixed maybe the car driver 1.
Yeah, so
with
driver
Matty.
1 was not in there, but Matty was in there. Everyone
So-
else was correct.
Yeah, so we might see car driver 1 now in the next semifinal. So we just mix them somehow.
Will be interesting. Once again, we see Team Redline with Magic Michael face eSports plus Cars driver R1.
VP
That's
guys,
very
yeah.
cool. Yeah, and 2 VP guys
Two
in
VP
total.
guys, yeah.
They brought through 1 so far. Last time they were really proud of nearly bringing everyone to the final, which is something you can be proud of. But this time they can bring 3 in case Okaraka and Darwin get through the second heat.
It
But
will
they
be
still
hard.
got Azaziel, Iceman, Matty, and Magic Michael trying to stop them.
Yeah, that will be hard, of course. Yeah.
Not easy at all. Oh, they say Driver R1's game crashed. So he was not in there. But still, who wasn't in there that we had Matty in there? No, we didn't have Matty. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I always read the GTA tag, but it was Tijney,
Yeah.
not Matty.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's the problem
We
with
got
those 3-digit names in the results. We should not get them anymore.
I think in show 6 or 7 we we are aware of all of your names.
Yeah, it will become better, guys.
It
I'm
will
so
become
sorry
better.
because I saw a lot. I mean, I saw a lot of those drivers who received an invitation, mate. You can see it on the screen.
But now when you say it, okay, we had 5 people. In
You
the
need to
last
join
race.
that lobby.
Oh.
That's why you get an invitation.
I thought. Okay. On PC,
Mickey looks at me like, yeah, I got an invitation, but why? He got that because we actually want to get in the lobby and race.
I'm the PlayStation manager here.
Is that your new title? PlayStation 4 manager.
PlayStation 4
Executive PlayStation manager.
Executive, yeah.
Yeah, like it needs to
And
be.
again, we have to say it. We only see Honda meetings here.
True. We didn't saw anyone else. You need to become broadcaster. Yep. Do that. No, I want to see someone who wins a heat
Still
on a different car.
Still waiting for it, of course.
Yeah, guys, if you're in for a real challenge, qualifier number 3 next week. You can sign up. I will show it to you once again. Sign up here. Get a different car. If you win the final, and you're not yet part of the group that was in the final. So if wait. What I actually think about stuff I have here. I have some
the
DLC
cool-
codes for a PlayStation.
No, I think about your cool McLaren.
I am not giving away the McLaren of the Project Cars Collector's Edition. No, but I will find something. So whoever comes into qualifier 3 that we didn't saw so far, and you make it into the final at least. Let's say into the final with a car that isn't the Honda. They will receive something. I will figure something out. I will get something.
Okay.
So better sign up, get in there, try it. Try your best. Yuhan says he's in the semis with a polo.
Great. Okay.
But we said, Yuhan, we said a car. No. Polo's alright. I like the Polo. I was a bit sad when it got replaced by the Beetle in the US. Because the Polo looked awesome. I drove that car from...
but yeah, for VW in the US, the Beetle is a better sales figure than the Polo. So
it's funny. That's true.
Yeah, it's a total opposite in Germany, right? So here you
I don't think the Beetle sells that well over here.
The Beetle doesn't sell that well like in the US.
Yeah.
So it takes a Polo here.
What? For whatever reason, they like that car that much. I don't know. Like a rallycross car looks kind of funny. I have to say that. But I drove the car of Anton Markland, the Polo, as RX version.
Wow.
And those cars are just
insane.
Mental.
I mean the acceleration is sound. Yeah, I mean in real life the Polo is I think the most successful car. I mean you were World Rally Champion, World Rallycross Champions.
But World Rally Champion like 5 times.
Yeah, like 5 times, and they took some tech of this car from the WRC to the World RX, and yeah.
I will just tell them we're ready. I think you can ready up in the lobby.
Okay.
So everyone sees it. Real Max Live says I got the McLaren as well. Really, Max? Do you have the what is it? 124?
It's the
1 to 24?
The 720.
No, I'm talking about the scale.
The
1
scale.
to
1 to
12?
1 to 12. Yeah, 1 to 12.
Yeah, it's the big one. Like there are 2 McLarens. There's a smaller one of the limited collectors, and the other one is the Ultra edition.
The Ultra edition.
Yeah, the Ultra is the big one. That's the one I have.
They have 400 of this box, right?
No, I think 1,000. Because the cap reads, I got a limited Protocast 2 cap, it reads a number blah 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 of 1,000.
Okay.
And yeah, Bandai Namco was that nice to reserve 1 for me. It was a PlayStation 4 one, and I'm a PC player, but it doesn't matter. So that's the reason why I got lucky that Project Cast was actually installed on my PlayStation. Yeah. Because we got that already. So, someone said Yuhan. Oh yeah, Yuhan was on Gamescom as well. Yeah, the Acura Mini, Yuhan. That's a great scale model. I got that one here as well. It's like this big. And it's the Acura NSX GT3 of the game in the Project Cars 2 livery. It looks stunning. For real, it's the best thing ever. But everyone's ready. I see Magic Michael, I see Matty, Eisman, Azaziel, Darwin, Okaroka. And I only see...
All in.
I only see Civics. Civics for everyone.
Again, it's a civic meeting of Scotland.
If the number of Civics in our game shows the sales figure of the car in total,
it would be awesome.
Yeah, they won't be happy at 199%.
After our last show, I was so curious about why all guys picking the Honda, and I tried different cars on the different tracks, and it's true. I mean, the
overall, it should be it is the most versatile car, I think.
Yeah. It's a bit more stable and a bit more crispy in acceleration and so on.
But the Polo is more nimble. We will see Yuhan with it, and the Polo is nimble.
Yeah,
it's a cool car. Again, but there we are once again,
with a cool
starting
camera.
line. the camera is just like,
wow,
what?
What's that?
How did the game do that? How did Okaroka
not a proper starting
end up to the right? And there's one guy in front.
What a starting position. That's bad.
Yeah, sometimes this game really wants to give you a proper challenge. Okaroka has to race off the grass, but there he is. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad in turn number 1 to not be super close. Look at that. He can overcome the gap so quick because everyone is in problems. There was a Darwin on the inside. That was a great move to be on the inside of that mud and all the dirt to move through.
Extended the track limits there, took away some tires, but we still some clean action here towards the first lap. Again, some people throwing away the tires here, extending the track limits.
Maybe you should Joker right now. If Darwin Delmer jokers immediately.
Yeah, it looks like also.
Yeah, Azaziel went through. There's someone. That's Iceman in front of Azaziel. Did he miss the chicane? Oh no, he had a sketchy exit. That's all right. So currently, Magic Michael is in the lead, followed by Matty, and then it's the 2 VP drivers, which is obviously Darwin Delmer and Okaroka.
Right.
But they all joke it already. The VP guys now working together. That's Darwin Delmer here. He's closely following Matty, so that's the fight for 2nd position. That will be a good one. Magic Michael's just racing off into the distance, leaving everyone in the dust. Oh,
Okay,
I was like,
Dom is
what the
going
hell?
for the Joker lap. And we will see the most dangerous part of this track. This narrow piece of walls here, but he goes through.
Oh,
that
was a
very well.
clean
Yeah,
pass.
very clean. Yes,
Okarok as well.
It always reminds me of a rally. So you see those at rally tracks very often.
Zaziel
down.
is hanging in fifth. Oh, who's cutting the
he's
track like that?
Going to the grass.
God,
and,
over-rotating the car.
yeah, but this section is very, very hard to drive.
Like you come from the top, go down, the car bottoms out basically, you shift the weight heavily. If it's rotating in the wrong direction, there's no chance for you to stop
chance. There's really no chance. If the car is going, it is going. Now we see Dom. I mean, wow, what a battle here for third position at the moment. So the first guy, TRL, Magic Mike it is, he is now in the Joker lap. But
And everyone
still-
jokered. Oh,
there's
everyone
someone-
jokered early, but someone spun off the track. It's Okarok.
Joker.
Oh,
And
that was
he's
unfortunate.
Now on fourth position, right? Or is he in sixth position?
He should be in
I don't
sixth
know.
position right now. He is. That is
So-
that's Darwin Daumer on fourth. Matty back on second. After everyone jokered before we reach 5 laps.
And Zaziel has a great view for the battle that's going on here for third position. I mean, that's a battle for the final. So these two guys, or these three guys are
clipping
fighting.
the
Yeah, he's
inside.
taking him out.
That was a bit too risky.
Damn.
He wanted to dive in there. Was a bit late on the brakes, and he couldn't manage to get
And,
through
yeah.
there.
Good for Andy Iceman. He's now, seems to be safe for the final. So he's in third position. That means he can go to the final.
Yeah,
if he
Azaziel is far
does
on the
not
back
make a mistake.
after spinning
So
the
bad,
VP
yeah.
driver. So we got Matty still in second position. Magic Michael is just off the hook. He's basically gone.
Yeah.
Like never been seen in the race. That what happens to the leaders so often in motorsport that you never see them. But
Yeah.
Matty is close. No one really needs to go all out. Matty just needs to save it. He wants to bring it to the final.
We go for the final lap now, and yeah, what a bad day for the VP guys on PS4. We have
People
one-
are asking where the Austrians are. There's a special Austrian qualifier. This is the European qualifier, so Austrians are allowed. Obviously, they're from Europe,
Yeah.
but they also have their own qualifier, and that qualifier will be streamed in German as well as the final.
Yeah.
Magic Michael, it's last lap for him. That's it.
Yeah, final lap, and again, like in Hockenheim, he is taking the lead. He's taking first position in the semifinal, and we will see him right next up here in the final.
Yeah, that's Matty.
Yeah,
so
Matty.
all of them still score a lot of points on their way to Vienna for our offline final where they can win 10,000 euros. That's the prize pool, guys, for the A1 Esports League Austria, the Rallycross part, the Project Cars 2 Championship. And the Iceman, he will be our last guy joining the final 6 for the last group. I guess we will get the names together without doing the graphics so people get the final sooner rather than jumping into a break.
Yeah, I guess so.
There we go. Magic Michael, Matty, and Iceman. It's done for today for Azaziel, Darwin, Dauman, Okaraka. Unfortunately, both VP drivers are out of the race already. No chance for them to get back in, but we have a chance of getting back into the camera. There we
Yeah.
are.
Hi, camera.
You like it? It's like, hi, camera.
Yeah,
Auftragen, polieren.
That was intense.
It was, that's true.
You're such a clown.
What? How can you say that to me? I'm your boss, basically.
Yeah, here, yes, okay.
Here, yeah, all right. But it has to. No, it was an intense final. It was just interesting to see that once again we talked about turn 1, bottoming out the car, rotating in the wrong direction, happens. And of course, Rallycross is a bit more harsh than normal circuit racing. Like that dive, it's a bit late.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't
there
do
is a system of penalties and so on for different categories of how you go into the fight. And of course, in Rallycross, it's a contact sport, so you can lean on your opponent and so on. But if you go on a purpose, just
It was the problem was the rear quarter panel.
yeah.
There's not much chance. Like if you clip the car on the rear quarter panel on the inside, like what should the car do other than rotate around?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like there's not much you can do. But we will have a look at the semi-groups once again, at the heats, just to tell you who's in the final now. So we will have Boxer Forever from Group 1. We will have not
Brick.
Tichney, Brick from the second group,
And Tichney.
Tichney,
right?
so it is GTA, yeah. So Boxer Forever, Tichney, and Brick joining us from heat number 1, and from heat number 2 we got Magic Michael, Matty, and Iceman.
Iceman, right. You are
So
correct.
2 GTA drivers.
Mm.
No ACR. We also lost over 50% of the VP guys here after the semifinal. I mean, they still get points, and it's about being on top of it after 8 qualifiers. So even with only reaching the semifinal, nothing is lost. They score enough points, especially since the VP team really scored strong on the previous round. So I don't see any problem for them here to still be to still have a chance to join us in Vienna for the final. Okay, so Marshall's just telling me, like, Race Control told us that they'll look into some of the accidents of the race, which means there will be a short break probably. I will throw to a break so we can actually do that graphic, to be honest, because if we have to wait for Race Control anyway, and I want to give them the proper time to really look at all the incidents. And we will be back right after that with all the news about the semi-final. You can still sign up at play.eslgaming.com and don't go anywhere because we've got more rally action to come.
Rallycross. Welcome
destroying my intro. He's just like, look, I wasn't even finished yet. Look, like what? You're muted. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know. You destroyed my intro. Now you need to do the intro. We
So
will just act like white, black,
Okay.
and you're on.
We are back for the Rallycross action with the PS4 final now.
Wow, he had so much time to prepare for this. that's everything he gave us. B1 TV, I'm really disappointed by now.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
It's no
But
problem.
yeah, admin decisions are done. Referees.
Yeah, admin's decisions are done. Before we do that, we will once again see semi-finals so that you guys know what actually happened. Talk us through the different heats, Michael. Come on.
Yeah, in Heat 1 we saw Boxer Forever racing against Car Driver 1. No, not Car Driver 1.
He was, but he dropped out.
He dropped out,
Unfortunately,
yeah. Tijney, Popsu, Brick, and Wet Dog McCain. He was very unlucky. Yeah, somehow his controller seems to be disattached. But anyway,
I think actually he got a penalty and had to slow down.
yeah, maybe
that would
that,
make sense.
maybe that's
Was just the
yeah,
wrong
that
wrong
could be-
spot to do.
That could be also the case, right? So anyway, there was some action between Popsu and Tijney, right?
Yep.
And yeah, Popsu was a little bit too harsh in the duels, and that's why the admins decided to let Tijney go through to the final, and Popsu is out. So we can change to the actual final.
Well, the final six. Yeah, final six are on your... You should be on your screen. I'm clicking on it again. I'm clicking. There we go.
Here we go.
Don't know, like, Pat was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you need to do this, like,
Yeah.
pop it up and down
That's
again.
easier.
Well, we're not doing that. Popsu got a 10-second penalty. He is out of the final on PlayStation 4 due to that. So Tijney is in. That means 2 GTA driver in total. We got Matty and Tijney. On the VP side, though, they brought 3 drivers into the semi-final, but only 1 made it through. That's Boxer Forever. Team Redline is still with us. They got Magic Michael in. The Iceman.
Yeah,
Can't forget
Andy.
about Andy. He is qualified as well. And who's the last one?
The last one was Brick.
Wow. I thought he could remember that.
I can remember Brick.
Brick in the
Psychosis.
wall. We could do all those jokes about songs when
No.
it's alright. We're not doing that. At least not today. Not today. Guys, don't forget signing up for the next cup. It's next Saturday. That's the 3rd of February. Actually, that's next week, Saturday. So you can still sign up for that and qualify. Get some of those important points to your road to Vienna to make it through. Did we actually... Yeah, we looked at that. Just to remind you, but we'll do it once again. We'll do once again standings, so you guys see the current one before we headed into the second qualifier. So Boxer Forever, he sits on 100 points, and he's still with us. There's a
He's
good
with
chance
us,
for him
yeah.
to score another one.
So Magic Michael.
Yeah, so is Magic Michael. We didn't saw Sir Race a lot. He didn't make it through. Darwin Daumer, he's out in semi-final. Okaroka out in semi-final.
semi-final.
Massa didn't
Not
even
here
make it to
today.
semi-final.
And so Wet Dog McCain out on the semi-final.
Semi-final, yeah. Matty, he's still in the final, so he can make up a
Finals.
lot of positions here. Who's going through? Then Azaziel, he's out in semi-final. Popsu out in semi-final. Driver 1 out in semi-final. And RT Ghost, he was not with us.
So we are in
today.
the loading screen, and we're going to our next race, to our PS4 final on the Knockhill Rallycross circuit. Yeah, this track is very young, so to say. It's was founded in 1974.
It's older than me, though.
Yeah,
So that's old.
a bit older than you.
A bit. It's just like,
Yeah,
like
but-
this.
Yeah, I mean, especially in the UK, there are a lot of Rallycross and, of course, permanent tracks that are much older than that.
That's true. Like, Rallycross was born in the UK.
Yeah, Luton
And we
Hill.
know that Rallycross is the only motorsport in history that was just built for TV. Because I read up the story. It was just... They were missing out on something else due to the weather.
Yeah.
And then they didn't know what to do. And someone came up with, let's do... Like, because they saw the cars on one of those downhill races. Drifting around, and then he came up with the idea, and
So,
then months
and
later,
it's
someone
arriving,
said, yes,
and again, someone is on the grass. That's such a bad starting position. Wow.
it's the Iceman. He can overcome that. I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah, he can, but it's still a very big disadvantage.
Yeah,
to
he
be
will
honest.
drop all the way back. That's on board with
So,
Tijney
downhill
here.
section, 6 cars right here in turn 1.
Brick still in front of him. Oh,
Some
Brick with a
contact.
big impact there. Tijney going wide, but still hanging in there. He's on position number 5. His teammate Matty is currently 2nd. Boxer Forever in the lead once again at Magic Michael on 3rd position. We know this time it's not about qualifying at all. It's about scoring
It's about
points.
scoring points. It's about winning. And we are in the tarmac section again. So gravel looks very spectacular, and some people go for the Joker lap, or at least one.
It's
guy.
so risky coming, like if you're not jokering, then you need to have your rear under control, otherwise you clip it with a wall there. Magic Mike, look how clean he is. Oh, bit of over-rotating by Matty. That might give a chance to Magic Michael to close the gap.
You
He
cannot
came a
really
lot
overtake
closer.
in this section here, so it's so bumpy and so narrow, you cannot overtake people.
It's basically like Wells Rally.
Yeah. And Andy, with this bad starting position, is already through the Joker lap.
Oh, someone wanted to Joker, but first, the
Great
guy
idea.
in first, he went for the normal run.
It could be such a good situation now for Magic Mike.
No, look at that, look at that. It was actually bad for Magic Michael. He went wide on the turn and Joker lap. So the GTI guy undercut him there, while Boxer Forever is just like, nah, I will do my thing.
That's what happened. I saw different names there. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Magic Michael going for the Joker and one of the GTA guys, probably Matty, who's been followed closely here by Magic Michael. That's the more bluish Honda, you see.
Yes, and from the outside, the section looks a bit wider than from the inside of the car, to be honest.
That's true. TV cam giving us a bit more of that, but that's because I
Okay,
look so
so-
fat on camera. That's just normal. You see, it's wider from wider shots.
So
But beautiful pass there. Look at that.
Yes.
Last corner, they
Oh,
forced each other nearly into the wall.
will be close, and he's hanging on him and still good contact. But
Oh, Magic Michael drops a lot through that.
yeah,
Look at that.
he drops a lot. And who is on first position now? It's GTA.
Oh, 3 wide into
Tichney.
turn 1. That's
Tichney on
Tichney.
first position.
Currently on first. Boxer Forever, he jokered way earlier this time.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
time he
true.
jokered all
And
the way in the end.
Tichney still has Joker, so it's not a safe position for him now. But he is still not going for the Joker. I think he will.
Matt Pugh was
probably-
like, that's not a beautiful pass. That was horrible. It was a beautiful pass in the beginning, but let's say the exit wasn't
yeah,
really that
exit
nice.
wasn't that nice.
But
Totally
the
true.
start was alright. He was on the right track to do so. But look at that. So we got VP... Who's that? VP Boxer Forever on second. GTA Matty. He is all the way down to fifth, while Tichney, his teammate, is on first. Magic Michael diving on the inside. Very late on the brakes.
Great pass. Wow.
That was an awesome one.
They're
Look at
going
him.
side by side here in this narrow section, but this is not over yet.
But this is important because Boxer Forever, he also jokered already. So the only one is Tichney up front who did not joke. There he jokers now.
yes, and he's through, but no.
He loses a lot of position. Yeah, that's
he
it.
will
There,
lose
Tichney comes
positions.
in like third. Yeah, third position, right in front of Brick,
Final
and then
lap.
Matty, his teammate.
Final lap. Mike in front.
No, it's
not Mike in
Boxer
front,
Forever in
it's Boxer
front. Magic Michael
Yeah,
in
for the
second.
position.
Then it's Tichney. Oh, Brick! Look at Brick. He just got third position off Tichney.
Yeah.
He managed to squeeze his Honda through one of those small gaps on this track where he can actually overtake. It is the last lap, and it looks really, really promising for Brick, the new guy in the final.
Yeah. And what a great race again for Boxer Forever. So it's a second win
It's
for
200
him.
points for this guy.
It's 200 points now for Boxer, and again the second place for Michael. So it's the same result for the first positions as in Hockenheim.
I just feel bad for Matty, because if Matty will be in top 3 or win this, he could overcome all those positions in between. Well, we see Andy, the Iceman, he's still on the run, has a bit of
Yeah.
penalty on him as well.
It was a bad start for him with his bad start position, and yeah, pity.
I really think the starting position is not that... Of course, it's on the grass. It's bad, but you can catch up to them in turn 1. The only problem is people tend to overreact then. They're like, oh, I
Yeah.
started from there. I need to be super, super quick.
maybe.
And then they do a mistake into turn 1, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and in
but
the end, it's
anyway, he's Austrian, by the way, like Brick. For the question of Austrians qualifying here, so they have their separate qualifier, but still we have, of course, Austrians in this Austrian-like championship.
from diversity perspective, we're a great championship. Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, UK, Austria.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 Austrians made it to the final. That means we will probably see those 2 qualifying on the Austrian qualifier in case they're not through on the European one.
Yeah, right.
Um,
we will
but-
see them again.
Yeah, they showed
Austria.
us a great race here.
Yeah, again.
Boxer
some
forever.
Boxer Forever, again, on the first position. Great performance.
We saw
Congratulations.
them in the SMSR Championship Series, multi-class also. I think we only saw in the multi-class race. Yeah, on PlayStation 4, that was PS4 multi-class championship, and he was racing in the challenger class, and he had relegation. He tried to get into the Pro Series. He showed a great race. There was an awesome fight back then, but he didn't manage to get the position to move up to the pros. But now here on Rallycross, seems like he's really overcoming all those difficulties.
Yeah. I've seen in the leaderboards he nearly made a world record on this track, so has a very, very great pace in Rallycross. Wow. Yeah. What can we say more?
That's true. Boxer Forever, he won once again the second qualifier. The GTA guys not as good as they would like to be. Same for the rest of VP, but at least they can celebrate with Boxer Forever. And the Iceman, our new Austrian in the final. Unfortunately, only sixth position, but he managed to get to the final, and that are important points.
Yeah,
so that's all right. And Brick came third.
Yeah.
Austrians, they are like Rallycross country.
Yeah.
Seems like that.
Yeah, I mean, there is Max Pucher pushing Rallycross in real life forward, and I think there are a lot of Rallycross fans in Austria. For this Austrian,
I hope so, because we're going there.
For this Austrian team, especially. Yeah, and we will go there.
Yeah, if you're from Austria or you're close, then soon we will announce more. We'll announce more about the offline final, and you should be there with us, seeing live esports and League of Legends, seeing Rallycross on the stage, in front of live audience, people cheering up, all that stuff. We get everything, and you can probably shake hands with Michael, so that might be worth it.
And with Renee.
You never know what people really want. You never want. Someone says Mr. Stoll as well. Oh yeah, he's also Austrian.
Mr. Stoll, yeah.
Yeah, he's Austrian. That's for sure.
He built this electric Rallycross car. It's impressive.
That is true. So we're done with PlayStation 4, but we're not done for today because we still got the PC guys coming up next. They started last week. This time they come second, but that doesn't mean the action will come second. I'm pretty sure that we'll see great fights. We'll just hop onto a short break to gather up all the players for PC, and then we're back with more Rallycross action, with more talking about us, about totally unimportant stuff, besides looking at the race. So find out who scores the big points this week and qualify to in PC in just 5 minutes. back again. It is time for PC in the A1 Esports League Austria Qualifier, the European Qualifier. It's a second out of 8. I now run through everything. You can qualify for 10k at the Vienna offline final. So it's the road to Vienna basically over here. It's Knockhill weekend. We're in the UK for more Rallycross action once again. We just saw Boxer Forever, the guy from VP, scoring 200 points. So it's currently totally dominating.
Yeah, 2 wins in the PS4 section. Yeah.
The PlayStation 4 section. He's definitely dominating it. And we're getting ready in the lobby for the first PC race. But before we do that, let's have a look at the standings so you guys are aware of everything that happens. So, Rotax, he got 100 points, followed by Foster, that's his teammate. But, important fact, Foster is banned for 1 week from ESL Play due to a crash in the Go 4 Cup. That means he's not allowed to start this week. So he will drop a bit. I mean, he sits on 90 points, so it's not that hard. But he will not race this week. Then we got VP Isaac on 85 points. Topper, or top pair, two pair, basically.
Top pair, yeah.
Vilinga, James 28 from the F4H team. Then UNTV, you see it goes down to 60 points. That all the guys that made it to the semi-final. So, that are the current standings in PC. It means the Oscaro guys are basically in control of PC, but it's not all of that yet, because that's the semi-final groups, and you can see a lot of new names here. So Rotex, he will face Jardier Tope, who is one of the fastest guys in hot mapping.
He sets the world record in the leaderboards at the time trial for Knockhill. And we have Johan TV, also a very fast guy, and a new guy here, Rode.
The microphone.
Yeah.
We will just call him the microphone. No, Rode is fine. And then a second group sees the guy that was first in heat number 1 last time, Frede. Yeah, he's with us once again. Mr. Van Omen, you're new to this. Welcome. To the A1 Esports League Austria Rallycross part.
Prize, not to mix it with VP Isaac. So we have 2 Isaacs in group 2, and Sebi, also new to us here on the PC, and TX3 Coffee from
he was there with us last week, but I think he didn't manage to get into the final.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
He did not do that so far. But hey, could be today that he makes it. Like, I'm just clicking this button and I get this. Oh, I got the wrong one. There we go. Sometimes they just like to click the wrong buttons.
Yeah,
I got so many of them.
I mean, the chat bot is throwing the false names of the casters to the chat.
I've got so many different buttons, but I will figure out how it works. Don't forget to sign up also for the PC parts, not only PlayStation 4. You can still sign up for next week. But I think we're ready, actually. I can see everyone in the lobby.
That's great.
I probably just click start, I guess, because I think I'm the host. So let's try, right?
You're the host. Wow.
Could be. They gave me all that responsibilities. I'm not sure if they really know about what they just did.
So here we go for the loading screen when you just turned in to our show. We are today on the Knockhill Rallycross course, so it's more known for the track circuit part.
Not for Rallycross, that's
true.
Not for
Rallycross, but it's part of the British Rallycross Championship. And here we are again at the starting grid. And again, someone has to start on the grass. It's so bad for him. So who is it? Topaz in the grass. Here we go. Contact, but no bigger impact. But Topaz made it through there.
Look at that, was UNTV in the Polo. That's important here.
Yeah,
finally a different car.
Yeah, we have a different car this time. But Topper made it here from 5th place already to 3rd place. He's, as we mentioned, very, very fast. And UNTV going for the Joker lap. What a move there.
Right on lap number 1. But there's someone following closely. Is that Rotex, the current leader of the championship here? So 3 guys went through to the Joker lap. It's Jardier in 1st right now. Yeah, Jardier from ACR, another of those Actual Vision community races. Rode on 2nd position.
No, it's Rotex.
Rotex, yeah, and Rode on
position, but he had to slow down for some reason.
Yeah, probably a penalty once again.
Yeah, he's braking again, so there should be a bigger penalty for him. yeah, I mean, sometimes it's difficult to stay inside of the track limits. But Topa racing here against Juhan TV, and oh, that was harsh. And there's some guy on the wall in the hills. But what a close race. Great action here in the first semi-final on PC. So remember, the first 3 guys will go through. They will join the final. So Topa here on 3rd position, hunting the boys on the top. But yeah, I mean, he's pretty safe because Rotex and even the guy at first place, they still have to go for the Joker lap.
It's not over yet. I mean, Jardier is in a great position. That's 3 seconds ahead. But he and Rotex, they did not Joker yet, and Rotex has a penalty already. Toppy, he's in the best position, 4 seconds.
Yeah.
That's definitely, like, it's now 8 seconds. Jardier with a small mistake coming out of the normal turn, not the Joker turn. There's Rotex. He will probably drop. They will all drop behind at least Juhan and James, I think.
Yeah.
That should happen now. It will be interesting to see if Roda will make it through. We're on lap 4 out of 6, so they got 2 laps to get their Joker lap. That's James. He's still following closely the Juhan TV in the pole, the only other car we saw so far.
Finally. Yeah, I mean, Roda, I think, has no chance to proceed because he's now, in last place. But yeah, Jardy and Rotex still no Joker lap, so they have 2 laps to go. And I think we will see them very soon in the Joker lap. They must do the Joker lap. No one forgot about the Joker lap in our last races, so I'm still waiting for this. Someone will miss to do this. But you have a visual overlay that tells you who was going for the Joker lap and who's not.
Yeah, but they only live lap 5 now, so it will be closer now. Let's look at
So,
Jardier.
yes,
Oh,
Jardier.
this is important now. He's going for the Joker lap.
He's
How
going
much
Joker lap.
does he lose? He was in the lead before going into the Joker. There's Rotex following right after. Jardier comes out, clips the chicane, spins around. Rotex is through, does not clip in again. Look at Rotex, he's still in 2nd position.
Yeah, he's still in 2nd position. And now Topa, the world record man on this track, took the lead. He's showing his potential.
Rotex did a great job there. Like, he went through the Joker and came out on 2nd position,
yeah.
which was exactly the position he jokered.
Right.
But the loser of the Joker lap, definitely
Jardier.
Yeah, he
he's
dropped
now
down
in
to
5th
5th.
position, Yeah. No chance to go to the final. I mean, we've been talking about this before. This Joker lap is so dangerous for this narrow wall section there to slow the cars down.
Our Project Cars YouTuber Juhan TV does not make it through, but Rotex he drops to 3rd. But that's everything. So it should be alright for him. He's through even with the penalty, but Juhan, Jardier and Roda, they seem to be out of it, at least without penalties so far. Toppy, he actually did the right thing. He was not part of any of the fights. He made sure that he's on his own, can be relaxed on the as far as he can be relaxed on the Rallycross track. But you know what I mean. He made it through. Topu, James, and Rotex, even with the penalty. Rotex, I have to give him props for that Joker. Even with someone spinning right in front of you, he made sure that he's at the right moment there. He went through, he did not clip anything, and he qualified. That was really, really good.
Yeah, so sad for Juhan TV in the polo, but as you mentioned, great focus here for Rotex and James and as well Topi. So we have the first 3 guys to go to the final on PC. So upcoming is the 2nd final on PC. Also, of course, on Knockhill. That's our track for today.
And we're not mixing tracks because, let's be honest, if we also mix tracks, things get overly complicated, I think. For drivers, I mean, you need to prepare for all that.
Yeah.
You need to decide how to joker. One of the things, like when Project Cars 2 came out, I did a lot of Rallycross, but I never jokered. And then I went to multiplayer races, and I was like, I need to joker, but I never saw the joker lap. And then I can tell you everything goes south pretty quick.
I feel that practicing the Joker lap is a very, very important part of practicing a track. So we've seen it here on Knockhill. The section is, a neck breaker.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that chicane, it's a proper
killer.
challenge. A proper challenge.
It killed like two favorite guys now, for now.
That is
today.
true, but that means we're done with heat number 1. We're going to have a quick look at the heats once again. So heat number 2 will be up next. That's Freddy, Van Ommen, Isaac Price, ZB, Isaac from VP Gaming, and the TX3 guy Kofu. He will race as well. Johan TV already unhappy in the chat about what just happened. I mean, I totally get that. Like, we're all racers, so we want to win. And it's really hard to sit there and like, damn. It's just hard. Like, you're in there and you're all pumped up, but there was no chance for him.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've been talking about world records on the Rallycross tracks in the time trial mode of Project Cars 2. And yeah, Topper is the one in first position. So when I looked at it yesterday, and Friede, we will see him in Group 2 now. He is on second position there. So another very, very fast guy, and he also were very strong in the first qualifier at Hockenheim race track. Yeah, so it will be another intense semifinal. I bet on it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about who's my favorite on that group. I really like how Friede race in the first one. Was just a problem. I think he had some penalties that he got in the previous Hockenheim race due to like clipping some of the corners. So he should be aware of that. That everyone learns. That was the first qualifier. They all learned. So might be different in the second qualifier. And this time there's no second Oscaro guy. We only have Rotax. Well, we had like 3 or 4 of them last week. 2 Isaacs. Maybe they will team up. Who knows? VP Gaming, they're like, could we get a second Isaac? But what do we do with the name then? Isaac 21, Isaac 22.
Maybe.
VP Isaac 22. It's born.
Great idea, Rene.
I'm team manager now. No, I'm not. I'm like the NBA draft. I'm just giving people to teams or teams to people. I'm not sure. I am not sure. So I know I can see it on my screen over there that Race Control is currently discussing. There was, like, we saw Rotax stopping in the middle of the corner causing crashes, which was him taking penalties. And we know that you can choose where you take a penalty. I mean, you can't drag it. It was like 2 laps, but you can drag it a bit. Yeah. So it was an unsafe position to do so.
It was a very bad position to do it because in this gravel section, it's very narrow, and if there is just one racing line at this gravel section, and if you stop there, it's very bad for the following cars.
Sorry, I mean, it's part of on-track behavior, right? It's like you don't stop in the middle of track, especially not on such a corner. So race marshals are looking into that, if it's worth a penalty or not. Yeah. We'll get an update about that later, but I guess we can, until then, we can get to group number 2. Yeah, give us group number 2. I mean, they're obviously now looking at replay, so they might not be able to invite me.
Yeah, true.
But we see.
We cannot employ a full group of of people. So they're basically 2 people in the back for doing the referee stuff, doing the admin stuff.
It's more than 2.
More than 2, okay.
Yeah,
so we already have an army.
But still, you don't want one person to decide on it.
Yeah, of course.
Because then someone could be wrong. So we got multiple people always looking at the internet.
Can give money to him for.
No, this does not happen. I'm like with the race marshals working on this. I'm working with them for nearly 2 years now. On Project Cars 2. I got trust 100%. So they will give me the right decision. Of course, it's racing, so in the end, you can always argue about the right decision. I never saw a single race driver that said, "Oh, I got a penalty. Yeah, we'll come back next week."
Yeah.
Never happened.
Never happens.
Never happened.
And of course, we have actual vision in the background, doing the camera work, doing great camera work.
Yeah, doing great camera work. That's true. Oh, I need a password. I hope it's this one.
And we are still looking for 3 more contenders for the final. We
only got 3.
We already had a great races on PS4 today.
We saw Boxer Forever once again dominating there. Yeah.
And I'm curious if we see another guy that's taking a second win in the second round, in the second qualifier of the A1 eSports Austria Rallycross Championship. Yeah.
The Rallycross. I just like how it sounds.
Rallycross
Rallycross Championship. Yeah, you know what will be weird Everyone
Yeah.
heard us now on the stream talking English. And as soon as we do the Austrian qualifiers and go to Austria,
And we
we will
talk
speak German. And everyone in the chat will be like,
Huh, what the fuck?
that sounds weird. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
This will probably happen.
Yes, that will happen. Yeah.
Oh, they changed the password. That's why I had no chance. They made it longer. They were like, Renee can type a bit more. Give him a longer password. All right. Do we see new cars this time? I can see. No, that's Bush.
So
He's
so
the
for tournament structure, there will be 8 guys from the European qualifiers and another 4 guys right from the Austrian qualifiers.
That's only 12. We got 16
12
in the end.
12
We
plus
got
4.
16 in
Yeah,
the end.
12 plus 4, so 16 guys in the final in Vienna.
Yeah, and there will of course be mixed from PlayStation 4 and PC. That means the top
Yeah.
6 of PlayStation should be. I could be wrong because they're currently looking at that system. A top 6 of PC as well, and they all race at PC in Vienna, so we're all on the same platform. There will be no PlayStation final and the PC final.
Yeah.
No, we throw all of them in the same bowl. Do this, mix them all up, and then we see what happens.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will not kill each other and such.
Yeah, our
Got-
session is filling up with the racing guys, and they are picking their cars. And maybe we will see some different cars than the Honda.
I mean, Honda. Give us more Hondas. More Hondas. I asked for my S2000 in the game,
And
but
we-
Joseph Barron said no.
okay.
Sad day. I want to tell him I will not cast Project Cars 2 ever in my life if there is no Honda S2000, but then I realized that was pretty dumb. Not do that. I'm not going for that. So I just wait to become broadcaster. As soon as I am that, we can actually start into the second group. To remind you once again, because I think it just took too long. There we go. Friede, Van Omen, Isaac Price, Zebi, Isaac21, and Kofu. That are the guys that will race. Look at Abgefahren TV. He says more Hondas. Then this is exactly the right qualifier for you, man.
Yeah.
I guess there will be only Hondas.
Ah, I see a Ford.
I see a Ford. Oh, wait. Now I said it. We look over the screen like...
And I see an
There's a
Audi. That
Ford.
can't be true because the Audi is banned normally for...
I still think we should unban DLC cars. I like the Audi.
The Audi
I mean,
is
it
very
looks
good.
awesome.
But if
Go
we
back.
if we allow the Audi, maybe we only see Audis.
Audi.
We change the Honda championship to an Audi championship.
At one point, people will be forced in specific cars. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
who knows? They
But-
wait for Isaac Price so far.
Yeah, we wait for one.
I am broadcaster, so it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm
We wait
good to
for
go.
one more guy, and it seems like Sebi is taking the Ford Focus Star SRX this time. So in the last race we saw UNTV rocking the Polo.
But
Now-
UNTV isn't through. That means we won't see the pole in the final.
Yeah, okay.
Once
but,
again, no.
but it was close for him, and it was not
That's
the
true.
reason that the Polo was bad or something like that. So it was just.
I
because of
see
the
a
racing
second.
action. Yeah,
for-
at the moment, but I don't know if
No, he
he's-
changed already. He had the Audi.
No.
What? He had the Audi, then he changed to the Ford, and then he's going to the Honda.
Yeah.
They're like, ha ha ha, in the lobby.
Yeah, maybe
Trying to get rid of
some,
us.
maybe some of the guys are fooling us right now. So
Could be.
changing the car in the last second and something like that.
I
But,
mean, I'm ready. I will click on ready now, because I am
Yeah.
ready for this.
So
I'm so ready for this.
second semifinal is just about to start. We go to the loading screen now of the Knockhill Rallycross circuit here in Scotland. Scotland, beautiful nature, beautiful people. Yeah,
Probably bad internet, because there's only nature.
maybe.
Who
but-
knows?
But we don't know.
I
And,
don't know.
Yeah, of course. Great motorsport community. So Knockhill is the center of motorsports activities in Scotland. And there's no one on the grass.
That's good to see.
Oh, that's
That
so
is
great.
really good
Maybe
to
it
see.
was a PS4 bug then. So
Yeah, look at that. We got 3D all the way in the back.
And
It
we got the
seems
Ford.
like the TX3 guy is on pole, followed by VP Isaac. Yep, and then we got the other Isaac.
Yeah.
Then we got Von Omen. Then we got CB, and then we got 3D.
Yeah, we will call VP Isaac just VP Isaac, so we will be safe on who it is.
I'm
so
just waiting for the sync right now. It seems
Yeah.
like there's someone that's not yet really in the race.
Mhm. I think sixth starting position is better than fourth or fifth start position, because you have some more space, you have some better overview. Yeah, someone seems to be desynchronized.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that.
Yeah.
But right now...
Yeah, some car just popped out. Maybe we have to restart.
Oh yeah, there's someone... Who's that? Well, Freddy is still in there. Omni is still in there. Price, VP.
Yeah, some guy dropped out. I think it's the... Yeah, it's the Ford Focus RS that popped out. It's with Sebi. Yeah, Sebi is out.
Well, that's unfortunate. Do it like I will just check in the back.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
some
if the
desync
admins
for him.
decided
Yeah, but anyway,
to race once again.
that shouldn't be a big problem. We had this in the first show as well, so just doing a restart and everything should be okay here on PC. But I wonder about the starting position in the grass. So we saw it in nearly every race on PS4, or in every race on PS4. And I think we also saw this in the first semi-final on PC. But yeah, we will see. That looks somehow strange, like a ghosted car. Okay, we are...
Sibi couldn't change car. Oh, you probably didn't want it to race the Ford.
He wanted to go for the Honda, and he were not able to choose the Honda.
Ford was like, we really need one driver in this. You can't leave.
Sebi, man.
Ford performance forcing.
Just take that
Don't
Ford.
go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
You don't go anywhere. I just wait for a new invite. It's alright.
Yeah, alright.
Guys. No worries. This can happen. We all know, basically, this is still technology, and technology is not your best friend most of the time.
Yeah. Like...
unless you're single and you like to use Tinder. Then technology is probably your best friend.
Like human beings have errors. Yeah, of course. Though this is made by humans, and this can include errors as well. So Renee, what about the chat? What are people asking us? And
UNTV still raging around that every car is epic. Yes, but we saw a lot of Hondas who would like to see something else. I said already, the first one that is new to the scene, so new to the semi-final stage at least, who brings a car that's not a Honda and makes it into the final. I will find something for him, gift him something, a game, whatever. He will get something for that. I just want to see a different car.
That's Renee's competition inside of the competition.
That's the Renee Invitational.
The Renee Invitational.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do this here?
The Renee Invitational? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but on the other hand, I don't really care.
Okay.
I just do it.
He's just
That's my style as a cast. I just do it.
I will give away your McLaren replica. So
no, you won't. A1 probably like writing down, Renee can't stick to rules. Don't invite him to the final. Exclamation.
Yeah.
Like, yep, thanks. Oh, I got a new invite. There we go. Put in the password again.
Renee can do anything, does Tuhand say.
Everything.
Yeah.
I can do everything.
VTech didn't kick in.
No, VTech didn't get, at least not for Zebi.
But these cars, I think even the Honda Rallycross car does have no VTech. They all have some 2-liter turbocharged engine with around 600 horsepower, which is impressive for such a small car. They are just about 1,200 kilos. So it's an epic combination of a car. And they are accelerating so fast. I mean, faster than an F1 car. You might have seen this duel between Ken Block and Lewis Hamilton.
Oh yeah, in Monza, right?
I think, I don't know if it was
the
Monza.
F1 versus the Rallycross car. I think that was Monza.
Yeah, that was very, very funny. But you have seen, accelerating the Rallycross car so much faster. And from 0 to 60 miles in just 2 seconds. It's so amazing, so fast.
I'm just asking if everyone is ready. I don't want to throw anyone in front of the bus.
So this time, all guys have been picking the Honda.
We're back to VTech all the way.
Of course, they all took the same livery, basically. So the white one and...
Oh no, wait. They all took the dark one. There's some of the white one,
okay.
dark one. Yeah, they're like, all of them took the white one. Let's all take the dark one, the blue one.
I have to talk with these people.
That can't be true. Okay, we're starting. That's all right.
Yep.
We get going. We'll launch into the race once again. We hope this time that we get the right one. There we got the loading screen for you guys once again. So you see the you can see the Joker lap on the left. That's the important part. Yeah, NK Design. I love VTech. That's true. My VTech activates at 6,000 RPM actually, since the S2000 rests till 9,300.
Yeah. Wow.
That's good. I just want to say that.
Someone took the grass
That's
position again.
Must be about the Honda.
Maybe.
Someone made lawnmower jokes. Maybe that's the reason. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, starting grid is synchronizing and the engines are revving.
Who's letting the tires slide like that? Freedy,
sounds
great
like an
start from the
elephant.
back row. Look at that.
Yeah,
All the way through the second row already, up to third position. Very late onto the brakes. Gets close to Knockhill. He might close the gap by over-rotating the car a bit. That's Van Omen on the inside. Small jump into the turn. Who was that? That was Sebi probably.
Yeah, good
and
moment
Van Omen.
for Friede here. He can go to third position just in time.
Look at that. So Omen is all the way in the back.
Ooh, Isaac Price on the wall. Oh, and again a hit from the back.
That
What
car's
happened
toast.
Oh, Sebi. Oh, what
What are
flying
they
cars.
doing right now? This is not Hill Clan, guys. This is Rallycross. Whatever
Rallycross.
those guys wanted to do today
two
did not really pay off.
Two people already, yeah, without any hope to go to the final. And
Yeah, like we can say that Isaac Price probably not make it. Same for Van Omen, but he jokered now. Look at that, he's still close to Sebi. That's the important part.
it's true.
And Kofu is on third position, but he also joked already.
Yeah, but yeah, how much time difference between the third and second position? It's about 7, 8 seconds, and we see Isaac
leader,
in the
yeah,
Joker lap.
leader is doing the Joker lap. That's Isaac. We will come back onto track. Great run through the chicane there.
He's now Friede in the lead, but he is still to go for the Joker lap. But VP Isaac is, yeah, more or less safe, I would say. I mean, he were very early for the Joker lap. If I were him, I would have might drive 1 or 2 laps more, because he had free space in front of him, so he can go flat out.
Yeah, I think they miss a bit the strategic part of the Joker lap. Like, you want to use it as long as possible if you have a free track.
Yeah, Kofi without any pressure from the back, so he can also be chilled out at the moment. Yeah, 4 seconds between him and Omen. Van Omen, Mr. Van Omen.
Yeah, he got back into his rhythm, which is the good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Knockhill is definitely one of those most challenging tracks. Especially look at that, look at the wall on the outside there.
Yeah.
You need to be super clean and tight in that corner to make it through without touching the wall. There's Sebi, he's currently on 5th right now, followed by Isaac Price, who is in 6th.
To look at the end of the gravel section. So there is, it is difficult to stay on the track limit. So when you look at this place, when you cut too much to the tarmac section, you get a penalty. Yeah, Fried is still in first position, but he still has to Joker.
He was great in the first semi-final last week as well, but final wasn't really his thing. So we'll see how that plays out. I mean, VP Gaming will be happy about Isaac, currently in 2nd position.
But he's the fastest man on the track right now, so he, made the...
It's only 5 seconds, look at that.
Yeah,
His gap is 5 seconds, that's not enough.
5.3. Oh, I also think he will...
I mean, he won't drop behind Kofu, I don't think so. That depends on his Joker lap. But if Isaac... Oh, look at that, Friede is going for the Joker.
Friede
That's
the Joker
Isaac
lap.
on the inside now, on the screen. And he will take over first position.
Yeah!
Wow!
Wow, and 1 more lap to go. So we have a great battle going on here for the win.
That's perfect timing, I have to say.
Well,
Friede still in the lead.
So we can say that the Joker lap is a thing of like 5 to 6 seconds.
Depends on who's running through
Yeah,
it.
it depends
Basically.
on how you do it. But Friede now here in the leads in the gravel section.
And it's the last lap.
Yeah.
As long as both touch each other, it's all right, because they just want to make sure that they go through to the final. It will happen. It will be Friede getting the semi-final win here with VP Isaac on a 2nd position. Kofu probably 3rd. Yeah, I don't think anything could happen anymore. No. And it's Omen, Price, and Zebi.
Yeah.
Means all the new guys are out.
Yeah, the new guys sadly are out. We will not see them in the final. But what a great semi-final here. And again, wow, great camera work. We had all the action happening on the track here from Actual Vision. Great work.
Don't overdo it. He will just get a huge ego. Don't overdo it. He's great. He knows that. We don't need to overdo it here.
He already mentioned in the chat best camera.
True, he's giving a compliment to himself, just saying in the chat.
Very fast lap times also. So Friede here with I think it's the first 36th time of the day. We've seen 37 times, but this is the fastest lap of the day, I guess, so far. And we see the 3 guys going to the final.
I really like that we have, once again, 3 different countries going through to
True,
the final. It's
yeah.
like, it's the UK, it's France, and that's the Netherlands.
Or maybe it's
Isaac.
Luxembourg? No. I'm not sure about the
I
flag.
actually don't even know the Luxembourg flag.
Luxembourg has a similar flag.
But it doesn't have a logo in the middle?
No.
Can you Google that? He's going to his phone like, I should probably Google that right now. They say 3D is Danish, but his account says he's from the UK.
Yeah, that's,
Faking it.
we don't have to take this as the origin of the guys, because sometimes the flags are false in the game. That's true.
Look for the Luxembourg flag. It
Yeah.
could be.
It could be the Luxembourg.
What's the Netherlands then? But no, they say VP Isaac is from the Netherlands. All right.
Okay,
I was pretty sure about that.
But
didn't
the
want
red
to
is
say.
somehow a bit different. So it's all about the red.
Yeah,
between
but it's
the
all
flags.
about the display you're
Yeah.
using. That's it. It's all about the display
It
you're
depends
using.
on the display you're using, if you are from Netherlands or from Luxembourg.
It's like, oh look, I just moved to a different city because my
Yeah.
display shows me otherwise.
Somehow they mixed the Belgian and the German flag in some soccer world championship. That was also very funny.
So I just read from Race Marshals, back to heat number 1,
Yeah.
that Rotex received a 15-second penalty for blocking the road
Okay.
with using up his penalty. But the important thing is now, 50 seconds, 15 seconds. Does that mean he's out of the top 6? Is he out of the grand final here?
We have to get this information from our admins. So
Fine. I want to see that.
I don't
wanna
remember
know.
how the
I mean,
Chocolate,
we got a clip of that. Do we want to see a replay? Do you think
Yeah.
I can be fast enough to include a replay in our stream now? Guys,
Do
bear
it.
with me. I'll try my best now to include that without doing anything wrong. I really try. I'll try my best.
Fingers crossed.
Give me a second. I will add something, and I will add.
Yeah, it would be great to see this again. So
Should I do screen capture or should I do?
yeah, you can add a web page. Go for the web page. And,
That's not really what. I'm just so afraid that it shows whatever. I'm not sure. Can I close everything else? Wait. You never know. I don't want to have any passwords on it whatsoever. Alright, we only have the chat and the right window open. Let's see if we can do this. Because I know it happened already in other shows that you have all the passwords on the screen and people are like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's a bad thing to do.
Oh, no, you can add the URL.
That's
let's do
what
this.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
let's do
you just
this.
add the URL of the web page and we can see the replay just
Oop.
in a second.
Chocolate is Jardier.
That looked very
First
professional.
right now, yeah, Jardier from ACR, another of those Actual Vision Community races. Rhoda on second position.
No, it's Rotex. Yeah, it happens.
Rotex, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Rotex.
right in front of the turn.
Yeah. And then again,
Yeah, probably a penalty once again.
he was breaking.
I mean, he was trying there on the outside. The problem was really like it was breaking in front of people.
Yeah.
That was the problem here. Look, we had a replay. I did it. So
Wow.
proud of me.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a bad move for him, but it happens.
You can avoid it. It's just you should know about that. Like you don't want to block someone on the inside, or even at least go off track, or go
Yeah,
to
but
the outside.
Go
Off track is a problem. I
is a
know,
problem
but you could
there,
go to the
yeah.
outside or wait until there was the short straight. You could just pull off
No.
and use it there.
No.
So they gave him 15 seconds for that, and I think
Yeah,
he
that
will be
might-
out of the final for that.
That
I mean,
might
we'll see
change the
now.
final. The final, yeah.
The final 6.
But
Life is
people-
hard. Perhaps lose the gear. Why lose the gear?
No, he means.
Kimnin, creepy is written differently, but I know what you mean. Why do you look creepy? Let me look at the camera. You don't look creepy.
Maybe I look like Frankenstein with my hair today. But
Hair game is on point.
hair game.
Is on point.
Maybe
it's
it's
basically
because-
all the stuff he could find at home, like
Yeah.
everything, 1 kilogram, and he puts it in his hair.
Yeah, maybe my beard is too short this week.
Like, look at my hair. It's fluffy. You want to touch it? Oh dear! I asked you to touch it. Do not.
So, Rene, what about the final?
I don't know. Tell me. What about the final?
Yeah, you are nominated.
I'm
as
nominated
the
as broadcaster.
Yeah.
Broadcaster of the year. That's what I am. That is what I am. I will quickly check once again. with the
Okay,
race
I look
markers.
creepy when I look straight to the camera.
Yuhan is in the final.
Yuhan!
Yeah, Rotax is out.
Hey!
Yuhan is in the final. That means polo action
Great.
in the final. That will be
So-
very interesting.
I hope Yuhan didn't leave already to TV or something.
To
So-
UN TV.
But no, he's already in the session.
he's in. Like
And
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're missing another 2.
Most important bit, he has taken the polo again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like my cable really wants to not be
Yeah.
friends with me. You
Yeah,
see that?
my cable's also going here.
Yeah, but mine is like, I didn't want to wear the same shirt color as you once again because we look like brothers.
Yeah.
So it was like, I mean, it could be worse to be honest. Like having you as a brother, but still. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and if
That's
you
six
if you
and
now
well,
see this show and the stream and the races and you think, hey, I can do it too, you can still sign up for this championship. So it's just round 2 of 8 for the qualifier, and if you want to gather your points, you can sign up.
Do it now. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
second qualifier just over. You could take part
Yeah.
in the third
it's,
one.
It's open for
Yeah.
everyone. So
It's not 50% done yet at all. That means
Yeah.
there are plenty of chances, especially if we see it right now here. It's like Rallycross. Not the favorites go through every single time. That's not the case because so hard, it's so close, intense, and many people get nervous, it seems. Sometimes you see those small mistakes going on, especially in Joker laps. So do not ever think you're done and you won't make it through because everything can happen in Rallycross. So the guys are all ready. I will ready up myself now. To go through. Actual Vision is ready as well. Camera guy is done and is ready for whatever we throw at him.
yeah, he's
Great
doing.
pickup.
I just had some thoughts and I did listen
What
to you.
what was going on in your mind?
No, it was going about the final. So
Michael was like, I really need VTAC in my life. Seeing all those Hondas, I need VTAC.
No.
You know how VTAC works, right? That's an engine, and they put a lot of unicorns in it,
Yeah.
and then they all fought at the same time.
Yeah.
That's VTAC.
I think we have no one on the grass, so that's great for the final, I think. Same chance for everyone. VP Isaac on the pole position here, and followed by James, 28,
James, that's
Koofy,
Koofy, 3D,
We have
Yuhan,
Reed.
and Tope.
Yuhan in the polo, and here we go.
Beautiful cockpit the polo has. Tope with a very bad start right now. Look
Yeah.
at that. You could just maybe joke immediately. You went on the inside. That was a clean run.
The first is out already here.
Yeah, someone got spun around. That was James, the F4H
Yeah,
driver.
James is has spun in the first turn, and 3D is also somehow on the back in 5th position here. And here we see Yuhan rocking the polo on 2nd position right now. Great start for him. He stayed out of the trouble, and we see Topper going for the Joker lap on 1st
I
lap.
like how Topper went back to 3rd position already before joking while being last into turn 1.
Yeah, it was a good
Oh,
situation
that
to do the
was
Joker lap, and that
close.
was very close. We
Close
talked
call
about
there, yeah.
these walls here, and also James took the used the situation to go to the Joker lap. And here's TX3 Koofy following Juhan TV, and VP Isaac here in front, already 1 second ahead.
Yeah, but if you look at Topper, he's 6 seconds down.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's enough.
Yeah, as we know, Joker lap is around 6 seconds.
Yeah. Will be interesting to see. There's someone joking right in front
Yeah,
of him. That's
Koofy
TX3
already in
Koofy,
the
yeah.
Joker lap. So,
Another
so
French
basically,
team here.
the whole field is jokered now. No, it hasn't. So Yuhan now in front.
Yeah, but Topper is back to 4th with VP Isaac right in front of him.
Yeah.
But he joked as well, so that's an on-track battle right now. And
Yeah.
3D and Yuhan TV. Like, Yuhan TV, he got lucky to get into this final due to Rotex getting the penalty. If he now scores 100 points, this guy
Yeah.
will be super happy.
And what we see now, and what I'm pretty sure about, is that Topi will, pick up to VP Isaac. So Topi is one of the fastest guys here on the track, and Juhan TV still without a Joker lap, but he's taking the chance to do some free laps in front of 3D here. Both try to, get some space between them and the 3rd position, VP Isaac. Yeah, 2 laps. Yeah,
Yeah,
two and
two
a
laps
half
still
laps
to go. James all the way in the back. FOH not in a good position right now. TX3 also with Kofu in 5th. Topu still in 4th, and VP Isaac in 3rd. They're the guy that joking. Look at 3D now attacking UN on the inside, but he's going for that was a nice move because he blocked.
Very
he
good
blocked UN on the inside there.
But Johan wasn't forced to go for the Joker lap. He's still on his way, and he's the only person that has still.
No, it's just you're not allowed to block someone like that. But he didn't block. He just went through on the inside. But it's still that moment where Johan is like, oh, I can't go in there.
Yeah. So
he had to wait a bit. Johan definitely lost maybe a bit of time, like 0.2, 0.1 of a second, but he's still in the lead. VP Isaac 2nd and Topu 3rd.
Sideways here, a lot of sideways action from Johan.
But look, 3D was close to Johan and he dropped down to 4th. So if Johan Joker's in the last lap, he will probably be somewhere around 3D and Topu.
Yeah. And so VP Isaac is a man that is now, cleaned, Joker cleaned in the lead. So last lap, and Johan still has Joker. I hope he will not forget Joker.
That would be horrible.
I think he will not forget Joker.
No, it's Johan. Johan knows
still a very close race here between 3 guys. If someone makes a mistake, if VP Isaac makes a mistake,
where is Johan? We need to see Johan and how he comes out. Is that Johan going jokering? Oh, everyone goes through on the inside. Top 3 goes through. That's Isaac then winning in front of Topu and 3D. And after that, it should be Johan.
Yeah, Johan on 4. Yeah, Johan
on 4th position. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You're in the lead all the time, but there's Joker. That's it. Like that's how you got it. And he couldn't build a big enough gap there to make sure that he's still in the lead when he comes out. And it's Isaac, the guy from the Netherlands, scoring 100 points here in the 2nd European qualifier, followed by Topu. He will be happy because he scored good in the first week as well. Same for 3D. Johan, at least he went to the final. So a bit more points than the semi-final. And it's James and Kofu. I'm just feeling bad for James because I know that he can be super, super quick. But he seems to be a bit unlucky right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was just his first corner where he spun, and that was the race for him. So if you do one such a failure in a Rallycross final or in any Rallycross race, it's pretty much done for you.
Yeah, seems like that. That was unfortunate, but we got the race done. We got Isaac as the winner of the 2nd qualifier.
Yeah.
And we saw that it is very important when you take your Joker lap. I still think that people will come up with new strategies throughout the race. Because let's be honest, when I started to watch Rallycross, I had the same. It was like, basically the Joker lap, it does not matter when you do it, because it's still the same time you add to your lap. But that's not the case.
No.
It depends on when you do it in terms of like, do you want to battle, do you not want to battle, do you want to get like clean air, whatsoever, do you want to get rid of someone chasing you? Like you could even go when you have someone on your back, you just decide, okay, I will not fight. Or go through.
I mean, in Knockhill we have a different situation because we have a very long straight, and if you go behind someone on a long straight, we all know you have a better situation. You can go a little bit faster, and it's not always a bad decision to go behind another guy. But as you mentioned, the Joker lap is a very strategic element in Rallycross. And it's sometimes in some races it's not so important when to go for the Joker lap, but sometimes it depends on the situation. Yeah.
It can change a lot in your race, but that means for today we're done with PlayStation and PC, the 2 platforms we're doing for the A1 Esports League Austria, Project Cars, Rallycross. If you think you could do better or you want to score points, to go to Vienna, have your chance in an offline final, race on a huge stage in front of an audience, and maybe get your share of a 10,000 euro prize pool, then you should sign up for the championship over at play.eslgaming.com. Get a car, get practice in, and then come back next week for qualifier number 3.
Yeah. Right.
Any tips?
Any tips? I am not sure about what track we will race on, but practice a lot, of course. Go time trialing, test your car, test your setup.
So you're one of those that says, like, do time trials a lot? So I was like, when I
It
was
seems
still
like-
racing professionally, I was
Yeah.
always going for like public races because I
Mhm.
needed someone around me.
Yeah, of course, but it seems like all the guys are doing a lot of time trial because I read all their names there on the board.
Yeah,
So,
true. They all had amazing times on the leaderboard.
I think before you go practicing with other people, you improve your lap times and your knowledge of the track, and then you might go online with other players with your team, and race and yeah, practice some battles. Of course, yeah.
You heard it. Michael taught you how to score 100 points in the qualifier number 3. That's just next week. We'll be back with Rallycross action, with Project Cars 2 and the A1 Esports League Austria. Don't miss the League of Legends part. Don't miss any of the Rallycross part. Follow us on social media. Make sure that you don't miss any of the sign-ups or miss any of the action. There are great broadcasts about League of Legends. I saw the last one.
Okay.
I want to see what our colleagues over there at League of Legends are doing. And then we'll all go over to Vienna, meet up, and have an awesome grand final at Vienna.
Yeah, see you next week around 6 p.m. again with PS4 and PC qualifier, semi and finals.
Yeah, warm up your engines, get enough oil in so VTEC still works because that's important. It might burn some oil and rubber, but that's all we do next week. See you there.
See you there.
Can you hear me? Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, no worries.